Hello and welcome to the Maharashtra Brief, where we get you all the top news stories from Mumbai and Maharashtra. Now, of course, the big BMC elections are around the corner, and therefore, most of the news from Mumbai is, of course, related to these elections. Now, on the show tonight, we're looking at, of course, this alliance that took place between the Congress and the BJP, which was eventually scrapped. Now, guess what's happened? The people, at least the Congress corporators who were part of that agreement and were suspended from the Congress party, have joined the BJP en masse, and that's something that's taken place. Also, Raj Thackeray and Uddhav Thackeray, in a joint interview to the Shiv Sena UBT mouthpiece Saamna, take on the Mahayuti alliance, say Mumbai is facing dangerous decisions. That's what the two cousins say. Let's take a look at the headlines. The 12 Congress corporators suspended from the party for entering into an alliance with the BJP have now joined the BJP. They were suspended because of that alliance that created a furor, but now they're part of the BJP. Raj Thackeray and Uddhav Thackeray sit down for a joint interview to Shiv Sena UBT mouthpiece Saamna. This, of course, is a joint interview after many years, and this follows their decision to come together for the BMC elections. Both the parties, the Senas, are fighting on a Marathi Manus plank. Let's move on to our first story now. If it wasn't enough that the unbelievable alliance between the Congress and the BJP in the Ambernath Municipal Council was something that made headlines, what followed was action by the Congress party against 12 corporators. They were suspended for entering into this alliance. Now, guess what's happened? These 12 corporators who were suspended have joined the BJP, and therefore, effectively, whether alliance or not, they will, of course, help the BJP win. So that's something that the BJP has managed to pull off in Ambernath, and my colleague Abhishek Avasthi reports on this story.
A political storm was witnessed by Maharashtra when the news of alliance between BJP and Congress broke out. And this alliance was for Ambernath Municipal Council. And tactically, it was formed by the local leaders to keep Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena, which has emerged as the largest party over there, to keep him out of power. But as soon as this news broke out, the senior leadership took strong opposition to it and took serious action. Congress not only suspended the entire unit of Ambernath, but also all 12 elected corporators were immediately suspended by the Congress senior leadership, that is Harshvardhan Sakpal, the state president of Maharashtra. Later in the evening, what we saw a press conference by Ravindra Chavan, BJP state president, along with those 12 corporators. Those 12 corporators said that it was in the interest in the development of Ambernath that they have made this alliance. But now, after suspension, we were not even heard, and directly we were suspended. And today what we saw in the afternoon, all the 12 corporators have joined the BJP. Definitely, what we saw a political storm yesterday, but the motive behind it was to keep Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena out of power in Ambernath Municipal Council. So the alliance was broken, but at the same time, what we saw after the induction of 12 corporators, still the aim to keep the Shinde Shiv Sena out of power in Ambernath has been successfully done by the BJP.
Well, Raj Thackeray and Uddhav Thackeray sat down for a joint interview with Mahesh Manjrekar and Shiv Sena UBT MP Sanjay Raut for the party mouthpiece, the Shiv Sena UBT mouthpiece Saamna. Now, this is, of course, an interview that has created a buzz because obviously a lot of political conversation happening, not issues that haven't been discussed in the last few days, but it, of course, is a perspective on the whole elections. And the Thackeray cousins appearing together in an interview has also led to discussions around what all could happen because of them coming together. My colleague Anuj Rayate has more on this.
Part 1 of the 2-part interview. The Thackeray brothers this time around have chosen a method to reach out to the least common denominator as far as the party workers are concerned by paying Shaka visits and giving interviews of this nature over carrying out long form rallies across the region or across the several other districts of Maharashtra. In this interview, there were some statements being made, especially by Raj Thackeray, that showed us what is going to be the narrative in the upcoming election campaign rallies by the two brothers. Raj Thackeray made it very clear that those who are not born in Mumbai will never understand the problems of Mumbaikars. This was said in reference to Sanjay Raut referring to those in power taking a death warrant against Maharashtra itself and not really solving the problems of the state, of the region and of the city. Raj Thackeray stated that when ministers and leaders from other parts of the state come to Mumbai, they think of Mumbai as the same region as it is in their hometown. And that is why the expectations of Mumbai being a world-class city never really met. We also saw that the narrative with which the Thackeray cousins are going forward as far as Mumbai being broken away from Maharashtra is concerned was carried forward in this interview as well. Although Sanjay Rao did mention that Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has reiterated time and again that Mumbai will in no case, will in no situation be separated from the state of Maharashtra. However, Raj Thackeray was quick to point out that it will not matter on what Devendra Fadnavis thinks, but the decision of the two bosses, referring to Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it is what they decide will happen with course of time. So one can clearly see that the identity politics, that the fear of Mumbai being taken away or being cut away from Maharashtra will be at the fulcrum of the Thackeray brothers campaign. Yet again, it is something that has been, surrounding the election campaign for the last several decades as well. On this occasion, we also saw, the former Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray speak about plenty of his achievements, be it the coastal road, the contentious issue over which there has been some tug of war as far as who really built concerned. We also saw him talk about the education system, about Mumbai being a more greener city and builders taking over the interest of people as far as Mumbai's social welfare is concerned. The part 2 will release tomorrow with more truth bombs promised from Sanjay Raut's side.
That's all we have on the show. Thank you so much for watching the Maharashtra Brief. We'll be following the BMC elections and other municipal elections that are taking place very, very closely. Stay tuned to the Maharashtra Brief for all the news from Maharashtra and Mumbai. Thank you so much for watching.